conversations with our queens from across the world. They are entertaining, educating with tons of passion. Welcome to the show, Queens Forever. With tons of love, it's time for me to welcome you all to the most amazing and exclusive show, Queens Forever. Only on IndusTV, brought to you by River Comics, believes in making everyone's lives colorful, and We International, where we come at your doorstep, allow you all to be the best version of yourselves. As we always know, for decades together, our queens have played a very vital role as far as humanity values are concerned. And of course, we talk of work as a philanthropist. It's time for us to meet yet another queen in another country with her charisma, at the same time, her talent. She's the one who's represented her country, made her country proud, and at the same time, with lots of love, won hearts across the world. It's time for us to please welcome Priya Kumar, our reigning Miss International World USA Classic. Right from sunny California, she earned her undergraduate degree in media studies, an entrepreneur by profession, and an artist by choice. May we please welcome you, Priya. How are you doing today?
Hi, Simran. Doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good today. Your crown is magnificent.
Thank you so much, Simran. It's a pleasure to see you once again. We've worked together in the past, and that hairstyle is so on point. Absolutely love it.
So kind of you, Priya. Your name speaks about love. It's Priya. It's about, oh my God, personification of love. So tell us, when did your beauteous journey get started? When did you ever dream of wearing that crown?
Thank you for the question. So it's every little girl's dream to have a crown on her head. But as I grew up, I realized that it's more about just wearing a crown on your head. It's about wearing it in your heart. It's about serving people, touching lives, changing lives. And when I was in high school, that's what I decided I wanted to do. So I entered my very first pageant. And from there, I've been working on myself, working on volunteerism, honing my skills in fine arts. And 2 years ago, I was lucky to earn my very first title at a state pageant.
Interesting. So it's absolutely a beautiful dream, childhood dream, which has come true. So what do you think are the attributes required to truly wear that crown, and how hard did you have to work for this?
You know, nothing that's great comes easy. You have to work hard for it. I believe that's the key point. And there's no substitute for hard work. But if you ask me the qualifications, then I feel that a queen should be inclusive. She should include everyone in her journey. Another thing I believe is very important is empathy, the ability to understand others, to listen to each other, because we're trying to use our crown for a good cause, to benefit others, to change lives around the world. So I think being a good listener, being inclusive, that's very important.
How important is the family support, Priya? Or is it that when you plan, to go for a beauty pageant, you can do it on your own, or you do need a lot of support around you?
I think family support is definitely one of the biggest factors. And that way I have been blessed. When I entered my first state pageant, my infant daughter, Mehak, was with me. And she was very calm throughout the procedure. And I think she was a lucky charm for me. This was my first pageant called Mrs. Bharat New England, in which I got the second runner-up crown. So after the pageant, many people asked me that, how did you do this pageant with an infant? And I said, my family is my strength. Just by being there, they encouraged me to achieve, to be the best version of me. Every time I think of giving up, I remember who's watching. So giving up is never an option.
Priya, you've been really blessed, and you are really tall, naturally tall. So do you think it's easier for tall girls to win hearts? What does this say? Though the trend has changed, right, since a couple of years, what do you feel about this?
Well, overall, I feel that it's not about what's on the outside that matters. It's about what's on the inside. It's not about being tall, short, because beauty comes in all shapes and all sizes. So I'm all about body positivity. And that's why there are so many categories in pageants these days. In fact, the pageant where I entered, there was a category called Miss International World Petite. And one of my good friends, Brit, she won the title. And she's 5'3" in height. But the weight of the work she's doing goes beyond her height. Her work speaks for herself more than her appearance. So I'm very proud of seeing girls of all heights, girls of all shapes and sizes entering pageants.
I think you nailed it so well. Thank you for sharing with us this lovely experience and the subtitles. As we all know that all the queens are beautiful and they have that one special quality in them. And this is exactly what happens at the pageant. And sometimes even the girls don't realize. So thank you. Thank you for letting all of us know the truth. So, as they always say, it's always what lies within yourself. Knowing more about Priya Kumar and her beauteous title of the reigning Miss International World USA Classic, but right after this super short commercial break. See you guys soon. Welcome back, and we are with a very amazing, lovely, gorgeous, supremely talented, and the one who's always smiling, a very lovely artist. And when she sings, wow, she's at her best. Priya Kumar, you've already been the best with your talent. How easy or how difficult was the talent round at your beauty pageant?
So, my talent was singing when I participated at the state and national level. And singing is my passion. It's something I do as naturally as walking or talking or going to work. So when I sing, I just feel that's the way the audience can really understand what I'm all about. That's the way my heart speaks to them and I engage with them. So definitely that was one of my favorite rounds, aside from the interview round, which I also enjoyed. And yeah, I just enjoy singing. So I think when you give someone your biggest gift, that makes a huge impact on the stage.
Priya, there are a lot of girls out there,
Mhm.
who would again dream of right from their school age. And, once they're in high school, they really think of giving up studies and pursuing their career in modeling and beauty pageant. Do you think, or do you have any advice for all those since you experienced yourself?
Certainly. So my advice to all young girls would be to continue your education, because education is the biggest asset a woman has today. It enables you to work, it enables you to make decisions for yourself, it gives you freedom. And that education is knowledge, and knowledge is power. You see, you can enter any pageant, you can do modeling, films, but education is something that no one can steal from you. So my advice is complete your education first, and then definitely go into the fine arts and do what makes your heart happy.
Share with us the first time you were with all the contestants at the beauty pageant. How did it feel? All the lovely contestants from across the world. Were you feeling a little nervous or very excited meeting all of them?
Well, naturally, I was very excited to be representing my country on such a big stage, because my international pageant was held in the Bahamas cruise line. And it was one of the beautiful cruise ships with beautiful weather. We had designers and people wanted to take photos with us. And there were events in our honor, which I really enjoyed. And the most important thing is I enjoyed meeting my sister queens, because it's wonderful to see what each of us have to bring to the table. We learn from each other, we help each other, and most importantly, we inspire each other.
You speak so brilliant, and every single word that really comes from deep within your heart speaks of the rich experience that you've had. How many months before the pageant do you think you need to start preparing yourself mentally, as well as giving it that right frame of mind, even physically?
So, from my personal experience, even before I considered entering any pageant, I feel that I was learning on the job. I work in retail, so whenever I was interacting with customers, I used that as a platform to hone my speaking skills. And I thought that would help me influence others. Because, as a queen, we have to influence people, we have to encourage them to go out, make a difference. So, whichever opportunity I had, I took it as a chance to learn something new. Whenever I went to the gym, I just focused on my physical appearance. I did riyaz to hone my singing talents. And then community service is something I've been passionate about. So it's not that I just practiced 1 year for the crown and that was it. For me, it was an ongoing procedure, because when you make it a habit, a lifestyle, that just shows your true authenticity on the stage. And that's what the judges see. And you're not only being judged during the pageant, but after as well. So that's
Share with us
important.
some beautiful. Share with us some amazing moments you had at the beauty pageant.
Of
Something
course.
that you can think of, you treasured as the precious moment.
Certainly. So I definitely had an amazing time during my interview round. My interview round was on Zoom, but the best part about that was I got to meet all of my judges and learn from them and share my experiences with them. Another event that I hold very close to my heart is the book signing, in which we had a contestant brochure that we signed off for all of the audience before leaving on the cruise ship to the Bahama. And that was nice because I got to meet all of my sister queens in that process. And there were photos, we interacted, there was networking. So that was great.
Amazing having Priya Kumar here with us. And we can actually feel every word that she speaks and visualize it with our eyes wide open. As they always say, if you want to dream, dream big and dream with your eyes open. And so does every beautiful queen. Knowing more about her journey, but right after this super short commercial break, as we truly thank River Comics for making everyone's lives colorful, and We International presenting Queens Forever only on IndusTV towards the last segment. And of course, once again, feeling mesmerized, and let us all get carried away in her beauteous journey right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for We International Founder, President, Chairman, Mr. Bharat Goradia, Bollywood star. Mr. Bharat Goradia with legendary singers from Indian music industry. He believes in spreading smiles over everyone's faces. Sports champion. The Dada Saheb Phalke Award and Bharat Gaurav Pride of India Award winner Mr. Bharat Goradia has been innumerably awarded across the globe for his outstanding work in the field of promoting Indian arts and culture all over the world.
Hi, everyone, and Priya Kumar is here with us. Priya, what are the challenges you faced at the time of pageantry?
So the first pageant I did, it was during the lockdown. So one challenge for me was not being able to go out shopping. Basically, I had to make do with whatever I had at home. And I didn't go out for hair or makeup either. So I picked up a new skill like makeup artist, hair extension artist. And that was a challenge for me because we had to make do with the resources we had instead of, having makeup, hair, dresses at our disposal. That was a challenge that I overcame. And it was a good experience, actually, because I learned about sustainability. Why should we buy more and more when we can reuse and create different looks? I think that makes us global trendsetters instead of trend followers, which is very important.
Here we have a trendsetter more than someone who really believes or follows trends. This is really interesting, and this is what we've learned. And the only constant factor since the past 20 months has been creativity and innovation. And we all tried our level best to really fit in every arena of work and do whatever challenges life has given us. Priya, who's been your biggest inspiration?
Definitely, I would say Sushmita Sen and Aishwarya Rai. I was only 9 years old when they both won their respective titles. And just seeing women from my country represent themselves so beautifully, so positively, just motivated me. I thought, why not me? All of us have something to offer to this world. And those women just inspired me to find my light.
The next question is pretty much interesting. You're going to feel nostalgic about it. I want you to close your eyes and remember the moment when you were announced as the queen. Tell us about that very, very amazing feeling of when your name was announced and you're almost breathless.
It was a huge surprise for me because although we all do our best, we don't know what's going to happen. And I was not expecting to win among so many people. So when they called my name, naturally, I felt a surge of joy. I felt surprise. And for a moment, I just, froze. I didn't know. Then someone pushed me, go. And I went towards the stage and I just walked. And then I came back. Then I got my crown and my sash. It's just indescribable what it feels like. You just wonder, is it real, or are you dreaming?
Wow. And I love that expression. Seriously,
We
you have
practiced
no
it
idea
so many
how
times,
wonderful.
but it comes out like something else.
So true. Absolutely wonderful. Priya, let me tell you, it's time for us to invite a very special guest who's a
Mhm.
part of our family of Queens Forever, our biggest promoter of the culture all across the world. He's put up at the United States. And where are you put up, Priya?
I'm from California, Los Angeles.
Oh, wonderful. So he's pretty close to you. He's from New York. And it's time
Oh,
for us
lovely.
to welcome the culturally biggest promoter, we call him Mr. India though, but he stays in States. And at the same time, his smile is absolutely magnificent because whenever he'll see a queen, he gets inspired by them. It's time for us to welcome our very special guest so that we both can invite you and move ahead with the rapid fire round. Let's welcome Bharat Goradia ji. A whole lot of welcome to you, Bharat ji.
Hi, Priya. How are you?
Hi, Virachi. Doing well. How are you?
Absolutely fine. After seeing both beautiful babies, title holders, baby, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Simran has also got a title, and you have got a wonderful title. So, anyway, on behalf of our sponsor, River Comics, We International, and IndusTV, it is my great privilege and pleasure to welcome you on one of the most outstanding talks of all time, Queens Forever. A very, very hearty welcome to you, dear. So I have a very interesting question to ask you. If given the opportunity to go on a date with any of the Bollywood, Hollywood, or any celebrity of the world, whom will you go? Where will you go? And since I'm told that you are a wonderful singer, what song or will you sing for him?
Well, it's always been a dream to meet Hrithik Roshan personally and sing the song Kaho Na Pyar Hai from his very first movie that made him the heartthrobs of millions, including myself. So that would be a dream come true.
And where will you take him?
Oh, I would love to go to either Hawaii or Maldives, one of those wonderful islands of paradise.
Okay, can you sing 4 lines for us, if you can sing?
Of course.
Because you are a wonderful singer.
Thank you. Today, I'd like to sing a song about hope because hope is what makes the world go around and makes the world a beautiful place. दिल है छोटा सा, छोटी सी आशा, मस्ती भर मन की, भोली सी आशा, चांद तारों को छूने की आशा, आसमानों में उड़ने की आशा, दिल है छोटा सा, छोटी सी आशा, मस्ती भर मन की, भोली सी आशा. Thank you.
Kya baat, kya baat. Wonderful, wonderful. It's always a pleasure. I think you have got no opposition at all. You must have won unanimously after a
Thank you so
wonderful
much,
voice.
Bharatji. That's so kind of you. And I'm
Thank you.
impressed by what you do for artists. You are doing an amazing job. And it's a pleasure to meet you here and to work with you.
Pleasure is mine, dear.
So let's continue with the rapid fire round, and Bharat is here with us to join us after I ask you a couple of questions.
Of course.
Long nails or short nails for the beauty pageant?
Well, definitely short nails because they help you do work fast. Outfit malfunction or anything, you need to have those nails short. Don't want to get them stuck in anything.
Your favorite color, stilettos.
Pink is my favorite color.
Evening gown.
Red.
3 attributes a queen should possess.
Empathy, generosity, inclusivity.
3 essentials of makeup in a beauty queen's bag.
Eyeliner, lipstick, foundation.
At the time of challenges, how do you think on your toes? What really comes to you?
The time of challenges. Well, I just follow my instinct, think quickly, and follow my heart, basically.
This is interesting. I think I really couldn't think of a better answer than this. And
Thank you.
now, I thought, you just thought on your toes altogether. It was so amazing. Wonderful. Your favorite subtitle at a beauty pageant?
I would say Miss Congeniality, because that reflects what the woman is from inside, how well she works with others. That's very important for a queen to have.
if you may define beauty.
Beauty is what lies within you, how you treat others, what you do for the community. That shows your true beauty.
And as Bharatji's already said, the beautiful question, if you go on a date, I want to know, how would you represent your country as far as the tourism sector is concerned? Where would you like to take all the beauty queens from across the world who are now your sister queens if you had to promote tourism in your country?
I'm from California, so definitely I would show them the best of Los Angeles, which is Hollywood. And we have other states which have so much to offer. Beautiful mountains of Arizona, the islands of Hawaii. Alaska is absolutely lovely, the capital city of DC. It's an endless list. So please plan accordingly.
Yeah, that's like massive, wonderful. What do you like to accentuate more, your lips or your eyes?
I would say my eyes, because eyes are the window to one's soul.
How do you take care of the finances at a beauty pageant?
So sponsors are one factor. Definitely, if you work well with people, you can network and arrange a sponsor for your evening gown, for your swimwear. I was very fortunate to have a sponsor for my jewelry as well. And I own a business, so that's been a financial support for me because my business has been very lucrative and it's helped me travel. It's helped me promote myself and my brand.
Beautiful. The favorite food that you give up on at the time of the pageant?
I would say desserts, because obviously, whenever you're entering a pageant, you should stay away from desserts and definitely stay at the gym, as one of my sister queens from India said.
The first thing you did after winning the crown, the beautiful crown of Miss International World USA Classic title?
First of all, I was elated beyond words. And then I decided that I want to pay this forward. I want to do something for girls to inspire them. So since then, I've been making appearances, inspiring, and trying to touch lives as best as I can.
As a super girl, what is it that you like to do to heal the world?
Definitely, I like teaching dance because for me, dance is something that detaches me from anything materialistic, anything superficial. When I'm dancing, I'm connected with something higher than myself. It's like a supreme power, I feel. And women empowerment is something I try to teach through dance as we portray different forms of goddesses, different situations. And that is what girls experience when they're learning these dances. I feel this, so I can inspire others to feel the same.
It's time for us, Priya, to welcome Bharat Goradia once again, because I'm sure he's as impressed as the entire world is right now with the kind of answers that you've given, which allows every girl to be the best version and every guy to know what really queens are all about. Bharatji, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, Priya. Since you are an international artist, a global namaste to you.
Global namaste to you as well.
Thank you so very much for sparing your on behalf of our sponsor, River Comics, We International, and IndusTV. Thank you so very much for sparing your valuable time, sharing your experiences, and giving us the most useful tips to all the youngsters who are likely to contest for any international pageants. And wishing you all the very best in all your forthcoming projects. And we are really privileged to have a wonderful singing from you, live singing from your side. So thank you so very much. God bless you and see you very soon in some of the other projects. And wishing you all the very best to achieve more and more titles.
Thank you so much, Bharatji. The pleasure is all mine. And it's been a pleasure today working with you. And I hope I will see more of you, more of Simran, because it's been an absolutely amazing experience working with you.
Thank you. On behalf of IndusTV, River Comics, We International, so delighted to hear from Priya Kumar, who is absolutely not just stunning, but beautiful inside out. And her words are the words of pearls, the words of wisdom. So now we know our beauty queens at this young age believe in doing and working for the masses, simply to make this world a better place to live in. At your doorstep, we shall meet yet another queen from yet another country, Of course, they make their country proud. At the same time, the world is proud of them.
So, Priya, thank you so very much. And I tell you, and I would love to salute you for the wonders you have achieved and make all of us proud, especially your country. So thank you so very much.
I salute my country.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
And I also would like to thank you, Bharatji. The pleasure is all mine to be part of this wonderful organization. I'd like to extend my special thanks to River Comics, Bharat Goradia, Simran, and IndusTV for having me on this show, Queens Forever today. Thank you so very much.
What's the lovely message you'd like to give everyone?
The message I'd like to give today to all women who are aspiring to be title holders or to fulfill your dreams. If you're torn between running a family or fulfilling your dreams, just remember that age is only a number. And if you have family support and determination in your heart, it's never too late to fulfill your dreams. It's never too late to achieve your goals. With that mindset, go out and conquer. The world is your runway.
What an amazing message. And of course, this will really give you the right boost and the right confidence to go ahead and win hearts. Thank you very much, Priya, for being here with us on our show, Queens Forever, only on IndusTV, brought to you by River Comics and Be International. Thank you, Mr. Bharat Goradia ji, and thank you to each and every one of you for all the showers of love.